Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Truth Podcast. I'm your brother, God, from Hip Hop News Uncensored. And sitting across from me is my co-host.
What it do? What's good? It's your brother Sam and Viral Hip Hop News. You're in the building with the best, baby. It's Friday. We are live exclusively on the Uncensored Truth Podcast. It's your brother Sam, man. Oh God. Oh God, what's good, my brother?
What up? What up, Sam, man? We in here tonight, man. Once again, every Friday night, 8 p.m. on the Uncensored Truth Podcast. You're in the building. I wanted to say welcome to everybody that's listening that heard this announcement that we'll be going live from iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. We appreciate you coming over here and checking out the podcast live. We know that you guys enjoy the content during the week, you know, whether you're working or doing whatever you're doing. So you can see us live today, man. But what's up with you, Sam, man? How you doing tonight, bro?
Man, I feel great, man. I had a very productive business day.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to coming here, man. Solidified a lot of great deals today. Looking forward to next week. But that's all I'm going to say about that, man. Looking forward to next week. But yeah, man, we in the building. I see the people in the chat room already doing what they're supposed to do. We appreciate you. You know, already dropped them area codes, so we knew who we're talking to. But yeah, man, I had a great day. Oh God, can't wait to get to work. Yeah, what's good with you, man? How was your day?
Oh man, same. You know, closed a couple good deals today. You know what I'm saying? And
ain't that a fact?
You know, yeah, did our thing, man. It's can't wait till next week. We got a strong lineup. Don't want to announce it yet. The people to see it when we upload that interview. It's gonna be real powerful, right? You know what I'm saying? About time, you know. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here tonight, and gonna talk about this subject matter because this one hits kind of close to home. Don't it? You know what we do? Definitely, because we were actually, you know, one of the people, you know, interviewed one of these people now who's being sued by Cardi B. But it is what it is with that situation. We kind of seen this coming a mile away.
Yeah, but before we get to that,
shit.
310 is in the building.
No doubt.
1 is in the building. 718-216. Compton is in the building. 218 BG, Kentucky, I believe that is. What's good? You in the building. 718 Brooklyn. 213. Appreciate all the love. Got somebody in the building saying the video quality is on point. We do appreciate that. Yeah, because it is us at the end of the day doing this. We ain't got no production team in the back. There's no audio. There's no key grip. It's your boy Sam, man. And oh God, work in the building, man. But we appreciate it. 401-270-209, Charlotte, North Carolina. What it do? Yeah. 513. What up? 616-410-313. 410 is in the building tonight. What up? 470-863-404-443. Maryland. We were just talking about Maryland.
Ironically.
Damn.
Word.
Indeed, man.
Definitely, man. But that's the sounds of Riz you hear right now. Everybody always asks, what song is that? That's Riz 609 and Conway, more Malcolm, less Martin. You know what I'm saying? You can find that right now in the description box of any one of these channels you're going to be watching it on. Go to iTunes and download that song, man. It's real powerful. Definitely.
Indeed, man. But hey, man, the people are talking in the chat room. What we got going on this evening, man? Something in particular.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Cardi B.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and it came out early. Actually, you shared it with me that she was pretty much, you know, was fed up with a few YouTube internet bloggers, mainly Tasha K. You know, it was she has a program called Unwine with Tasha K. Now, Cardi B, you know, pretty much employed her legal team to pretty much file a lawsuit highlighting that 23 of her vlogs, where she claims dipped below the line of acceptability by pretty much alleging a lot of different things, you know. So the lawsuit is out, and now Cardi B's team is even saying that they reached out to Tasha K and these different people to take these videos down. Yeah, and they, you know, moving forward with this. So yeah, her also and Starmarie Jones, which we interviewed on our podcast, she allegedly said that she knew Cardi B, which you know, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, but yeah, man. So what do you think about this, man? Cardi B's team, you know, filing suit against two different YouTube personalities. Well,
like you said in the beginning, we seen it coming. Right. It wasn't too hard not to see it coming when you have, and it's a shame because YouTube is a gift and a curse. Social media is a gift and a curse because it gifts us with the ability to be able to do what we love to do without going through the middleman and the red tape of having to go to your radio stations and try to get a job or go here or go there. Word. We could do this within the confines of our own home, build a business, and get out to masses. And if they fuck with us, they fuck with us, and they start continuing to grow. That's great. But what comes with that, and a lot of people, in particular YouTube personalities and media personalities, is they become to get very egotistical, get a lot of ego, get a lot of bravado, and think that their shit does not stink and they can go ahead and do whatever they want to do, and that they're untouchable because they're getting a couple views, a couple subscribers, a couple likes. And that doesn't equate to everything. Just within the snap of a finger, all that can go. Right. And if you ain't humble in understanding that, you see monsters that can get created, and we see them all the time. Right. I think this is a situation where the Tasha K, she found herself a little bit ahead of herself, got a little bit of a big head, and thought that she can go at an individual that wasn't going to lash back. Now, like we heard on what you just read, she tried to talk to her numerous times. They tried to reach out, take it down, take it down, take it down. But like I said, we know about that thing called ego. And when the views go up and they start hitting the 1s and the 2s and the 3s and millions, and everything start flowing the way it needs to flow, you heard? The ego's hard to take that down.
See, the thing is, you know, some of the things that they pretty much, you know, Cardi B is claiming pretty much is defamation of character. She pretty much accused Cardi B, this is Starmarie Jones, of using Molly and cocaine and made other slanderous remarks. And one thing you got to know in media is that you can't say anything about anybody. I mean, you can, but you got to pay the repercussions. Because if you come on here and lie or spread a false rumor about somebody or even threaten somebody, somebody wants to see it and they take the video down, you can be held liable. This is a situation here where we seen it playing out and we did it responsibly when we brought her on the platform. We asked her, you know, the pertinent questions, but it seemed like the other platform wanted to pretty much steer their own narrative and made things up. And it seemed like I said in the pre-production, that Cardi B's team sat back and said, okay, we send a cease and desist. We just going to watch, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 23 videos. All right, now we're going to strike, you know, luckily, hopefully she don't lose her channel over that. You know, hopefully what she needs to do is just probably take the content down and whatnot and try to settle out of court, because she making bread. And when you're talking about suing somebody with slander and stuff like that and slander, you know, what she probably can prove that there were damages, whoever got the most money is going to win. Who got more money in this situation? We know who it is. So at this point, it's better just to fall back. Not saying that, you know, you should let anybody bully you around, but it's just a crazy situation, man. We've seen this unfolded, and I'm just sad that it had to come to this.
Let me ask you a question. Do you see a situation in this where this turns up in Tasha K's favor, it ends up being more popular in her side, because everyone's going to be talking about it now? We'll be on it. Everyone will be on it for a little while, and obviously that'll bring attention. But like we said in the pre-production, not all attention is good attention, and we see a lot of people out here within the YouTube community getting a lot of attention, but in a very negative way, and unfortunately her being one of those. So what do you think about this? It's not good attention if it'll leave
you dead, you know what I mean? But we'll leave that alone, because you got a lot of people threatening people out here, and they're not really about that life. They backtracking. They bitch made. We understand who those people are. But as far as with this situation, what do I see happening? I kind of see, obviously, they're going to back down. She probably take the videos down, you know what I mean, and move back. She don't have enough. And again, not to be bullied, but all you got to do is just be responsible and go watch the content. And we seen exactly what played out. Again, you can't just make anything up about anybody and think that they're not going to do anything. And I don't blame anybody. If somebody keeps coming video after video and lying and defaming your character, do what you got to do legally. You know what I'm saying? And take the video down. But you got that, and you got the whole street aspect. But luckily, they took it, you know, the legal way.
Well, you're looking at a situation with Cardi B where her fame is growing hour by hour, and she's getting into situations where she doesn't want any tarnish on her name. And you have her daughter's name out there that you threw around real crazy. You got just a number of allegations that you threw around, and it was a shame, because when I looked at it, and I'm not going to talk too crazy on the individual in particular, but when you looked at the interview, the one that she's in trouble for now, it's like you look at the set, it's remarkable. You look at the scenery, it's remarkable. Everything looks and walks and talks like it's very professional, but then you listen to the content, I'm like, whoa, like I'm in this game. I sit here and do a podcast. I understand the importance of what comes out of my mouth, and me being have to back that up, whether that be on the street or legally. I have to be able to back up what I say. And we really put pride on never steering narratives as best as we can. We try to stay objective, right down the middle.
Right.
We talk about that at nauseum. That's one thing that we got to stay proud on, is talking it right down the middle. And that was definitely a narrative trying to be steered. It's defamation.
Yeah. And as far as like, you know, would it help her? Now, yeah, sometimes all negative attention it's pretty much how Tasha K is going to respond in the situation. If she goes on rants and stuff and all that and continues to try to feed this thing, it only end up bad. Take it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you know, if there was wrongs made, if the legal team points out where you lied and you can't prove, because you got to be able to prove these claims. If you can't just say all this stuff and not be able to prove it. So I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully everybody can bounce back. I don't want to see nobody go down from this, but it's just making it a lesson. It's a lesson people that's watching, you know, that have channels that actually want to do something, not just doing it, getting drunk or getting on the air, just talking shit. People actually turn this into real businesses, and help their family and try to build some generational wealth with this means something to us, you know what I mean? And it also means something. We don't want legal papers coming in. That's counterproductive for a business in your first, 5-10 years. You don't need to be getting sued and be tied up in different lawsuits like that because you wanted to just, get off on your high horse and make shit up about people.
Right.
That's sad, man. So, we'll wait to see her response. Obviously, all the outlets talk about it, but I look at it like this, man. You up today, you're going tomorrow. This thing's 15 seconds of fame. Okay, they know who you are today. Tomorrow be somebody else. So that's how you respond.
Yeah, I hear you on that, man. Do you think that this gives the YouTubers in general, and we talked about this a little bit, I forgot, in one of the podcasts this week, do you think that this gives YouTubers in general overall a bad name and gets, I guess we could put us in that community because we're sitting here on YouTube doing this, a bad name when it comes to just trying to get interviews and trying to get in with the industry, primarily on an independent label, doing it on our own? Do you think that things like this give YouTube in general a bad name?
No, not necessarily, because I think people can see and sift through the people who want to do this responsibly. You know what I mean? The people who really are about it like that per se. But I look at it as a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen to anybody. Because a lot of times, nobody was really there. Right. So everybody's pretty much relying on, hearsay information that's coming from, multiple sources. So in this business, there's always, the probability, somebody, not liking using their image, or their words or anything like that. We understand that, terrain. But when you continuously make a pattern of that with one particular person, you kind of back them in a corner. And you talk about 3-4 million, you talk about 23 videos, that could be 50-60 million views, you know what I mean, that somebody can get. And this is now people starting to think this shit is true. It tarnishes your image, and you got to shut that type of shit down. Cardi B or anybody, you're not going to let that type of thing ride, because like I said, Cardi B actually has some real brilliant, talented people on her team. We're talking about her, trademarking the okay, whatever they say, term, you know what I mean? You see the type of different moves that she's making and moving up. Somebody's in their ear, advising her, right, well, you can just sue them for defamation. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I can. Boom, boom, do it. These 23 videos, boom, boom, boom. It's simple. It's easy. It's a paid and it's shut down. You got this lady over here, Tasha K, who obviously she's trying to come up in the game, and I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to derail your purpose, you know what I mean, for no reason early. You know what I'm saying? Continue to build, but just stay with the truth. Don't you don't got to slander people.
I agree, man.
You know what I mean?
I definitely agree on that. What was I going to say to you about that? In regards to, I don't even, as far as Cardi B was concerned, I was going to say something. Oh, yes. As far as the lawyer. Now, you said something to me in a pre-production meeting that was kind of very telling. When you said, as far as the videos, the lawyers could possibly sit there and kind of calculate the money that was earned on there and go after that. What do you think that'll be a play at all? Just briefly.
I mean, who knows?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who definitely, knows. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, with defamation and slander, you have to prove that there were damages. You know what I mean? And so whatever that may be, you know what I mean? I'm not a lawyer or whatnot, but I do know with stuff like that. So hopefully it's something that get settled, out of court. Now I see somebody in the chat room saying that it's it was the truth, but then you got to be able to prove that, because the only defense for slander, defamation is the truth. So hopefully they can prove that all the stuff that they said about Cardi B was real, and then they'll be able to win that and then get this thing returned. But if it's not, they could be liable for defamation. Slander.
I mean, it got nasty. Allegedly, it was something in there saying that one of them, I don't know who, I'm not gonna throw names out there, but one of them said that the child may potentially have a learning disability because of the drug use from their mom. That shit gets deep. You can't just start saying that about people and letting that ride, and then that stuff getting back. And then we know how crazy Cardi B is in the social media and how deep she's in her IG and her Twitter, and that shit starts circulating around because you start looking at the views, and then people start whispering over here to the social media, and they don't want to hear that shit, and that just starts becoming stressful and just overwhelming, and comes to a point, like you said, when you start having smart people in your corner, smart people in your team, it's only bound to you're getting in papers. Well,
so we did the interview with one of the ladies, that's in this lawsuit, which is Starmarie. Now, Starmarie, pretty much, we talked to her, had an interview about a couple hours. She pretty much said that she used to work at a strip club with Cardi B, and pretty much alleged a lot of things. She's also the other party that's being, you know, sued here now. We interviewed her. And what was your perception of the interview? What did you feel, you know, about that? Because we never talked about that in public. Did you feel like, you know, there may have been some truth to what she was saying, or what do you feel about that?
Well, we were very careful when even doing the interview. I remember initially when we reached out and she's responded back to you, and when we set the thing up, we knew that there was a certain level we weren't going to touch, and there was the level of the prior interview. And if it was tried, we were going to dead that shit. It had to stay professional. It had to stay down the line. How do you know? Where do you know? You're claiming this. We kept it objective. And I came into it thinking that there wasn't much truth to her story. I walked out of it thinking there wasn't much truth to her story. But I mean, I guess the farther this goes, we will find out, because we'll know if Cardi B had a relationship with her and she knew some things and she's just suing her for tearing her name up, or she has no idea who this woman is. We'll find out now.
Now, I do, you know, see, it was hard, man, because it's like, first of all, it's a lot of he say, she say shit. Oh, you know, her, what you calling stink, this, that. So it was like, okay, it was more suited for a woman demographic, this whole thing, really, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But I forgot, we got in contact somehow, and she said that she seen my message out of everybody who hit her up. We brought her on because, you know, we wanted to give her the voice at the time. But, you know, I wish the best for her. I see that she's doing her thing and whatnot in her business. She sells a little the vegan soaps and incense and all that. It's no hard feelings and not like that. But a lot of it definitely wasn't believable. I just questioned motive, because it was like, well, okay, like, why come out? Like, what did she do to you that bad? You know what I'm saying, that you got to come out and so-called put her on blast right now. I just didn't get the motive behind it. That's
attention.
All. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Attention. Yeah. Wanting this to a certain degree. And I don't know if she wanted this, but she got it. She wanted attention, and now she has it.
Nobody wants to get sued saying, man, sorry to cut you off. No, somebody who got millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to, you know what I mean? Because it all comes down to, and if you know about taking anybody to court, you starting off 30, 40, 50 racks right off the bat when you talk about slander and things like that. So it's just like nobody wants to be on the receiving end of that, or even have to even do that. But when you're making, you know, $10-20 million a year, and it's a tax right up to you to handle this and get somebody out of your hair because they won't shut the fuck up about you, they continue to go because it seems like they have a narrative about you, and they may personally. That's one thing we don't do, Sam, man. We don't get personally invested in this stuff. While you got people talking about they're gonna spit in people's face, but then backtrack the next day and shit like that. We don't get involved like that because, quite frankly, I don't really give a damn like that. It don't really affect me like that at the end of the day. But a lot of people they let their emotions get the best of them. And this is the game where once you put it out there, everybody got it. So you better be willing to back it up if you're gonna put it out there.
It's ego.
You better, or if not, you're gonna have to pay up.
It's all exactly, and it's all ego. Like I said, these numbers. And once you start getting and hitting and you start seeing things, start switching on your analytics there, that shit could get kind of exciting. And to the normal person, they could get a little carried away and in their feelings and really be in a bag and thinking too much of themselves and thinking they shit don't stink. It happens. But you got to understand, just as fast as you got this shit, they'll take it right away from you. You better stay humble. And the energy that you ask for, you shall fucking receive. And if you out here just bad mouthing everybody, disrespecting people, saying things that you won't say to their face, hey, you're gonna get that negative.
And that's the thing, Sam, man. And that's what we was talking about. Like, not to be a no tough guy, but you got guys that are saying shit they know damn well they wouldn't say it to these dudes' face. When best believe when we put it out there, we saying it to your face. Our stature is what our stature is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to brag about nothing, but whoever we will have here, we will say whatever we will say over there. That's the difference between us. We ain't just huff. We ain't taking drinks and all that and getting all souped up to say some shit and to be back on my knees apologize the next day. That shit ain't happening over here. We don't
apologize. I mean, we don't say anything. I don't say we don't apologize, because we do apologize if it needs to be apologized as men. But we don't say anything out of disrespect. It's all respect. Now, if we serve criticism to something that we feel as though deserves criticism, hey, that is what it is. And if you have an issue with that, if we happen to be talking about you in particular on the criticism, we can sit down like men and women, sit down like adults and discuss your issue. I have no problem in doing that, because I'm a man about what I say behind this microphone. But we're also raised with a certain level of respect to come on here and understand our responsibility when we get on this microphone, because of whether we want to believe it or not, ego aside and all that shit, we have a voice out here. And people start sharing this shit, and it starts, like you said, One person sees it, another person sees it, claims it is true, claims it is true, and it is fucking true. So you start running your mouth about something wild just because you know it's going to get you views. You got to fess up to that shit. And I think anything that we've ever put on here, whether it be the most controversial, because we've dived real deep into some controversial shit and we've got our share of backlash, I don't regret a goddamn one of them.
Nope.
I stand by every word I said on this podcast. I'll say that to anybody I talked about on here. And if you can't give yourself and your platform a level of respect like that, maybe you shouldn't fucking be on here.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people out there, I mean, you know, people are unapologetic. They on here, they say it, they'll mean it. And I respect that. I respect anybody who gets on here and puts their face on here, not hiding behind.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And put their face, because people can see you and they can walk up and you don't even know, you know what I mean, who they are. So I definitely respect that at the end of the day. But y'all can clearly see there's a difference. And I hope that people see there's a difference because they were talking about the same subject matter. We're not the same people.
Fact.
We're not. So don't ever try to put us in the category with none of these other cats, because they can't fuck with us in no category at all.
See that?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, got in his bag tonight.
Yeah, man.
Got him in his bag tonight.
Yeah.
And this is something we talk about, man, because, excuse me, we are in this business together. Like, you would wish it could be a little bit of a more solidified community.
Right.
And we could have a little more togetherness and just kind of, but it's weird, man. But it is
them
what
niggas
it is.
just biting, man. Them niggas just sitting around biting us. That's all they do. All them other cats, man. Come on, we see it, man.
Salute to the real ones that do support. You know what I mean? The ones that we won't name right now, but they definitely support. And we want to see them win. Right. And there's a number of people that give us positive, a lot. There's nothing but positive, and we appreciate that. But sometimes you got to just go down in the mud and deal with the bullshit. Yeah.
And people, you know, they took shot, you know, I don't want to get into none of that stuff, you know what I mean, back in the day, but the situation here, it could happen, you know what I'm saying? It could definitely, somebody put, Stephanie Jones put Tasha's pride won't let her take her videos down. And I think that too. I could see it definitely coming on, maybe, you know, trying to explain the way out of it. Sometimes you just got to humble yourself down and count your losses and say, you know what? This is a loss that I really don't want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You weigh it like, all right, you still successful. You still got a successful channel. Maybe just switch some, because some people talk about the shock value thing and you do it for shock value. But is it really serious as people suing you or somebody putting a pistol in your mouth or something like that for running up on you? Is it really that serious though?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So people got to draw that line, you know what I mean, when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know, people think that they safe just because they're behind the computer and all that. You got to be responsible with what you say, and you shouldn't be disrespecting these people because one, you really don't even know them. You know what I mean? And that's what separates us from these other cats out here, man.
Facts. I'm gonna jump to the chat room real quick, man, because they doing their thing in there. But I seen something that we got to talk about. If you want to know, is your podcast people in Dubai at 3 a.m. in the morning to watch? Oh, I lost it. Y'all was flying to watch y'all. Peace. Doing better. God bless y'all, man. We appreciate that. For high watching all the way from Dubai at 3 motherfucking a.m. in the morning.
Right.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're out there doing your thing. You heard?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Definitely. It's time for us to come together. I feel you. I see Full of Southern Charm in the building. What up? I see everybody in here. I see y'all, Lena S in the building. Charles 13X up in here. Yeah, man. Drop your area codes as well in the building tonight, man. I see you also, man. My man Fahad. People in here tonight, man. That's
indeed, man. If y'all got any questions that y'all want to ask your boy Sam Ant, that's SAMANT. For those of y'all calling me Sam, man, in the building, we're gonna get that shit clear every week. SAMANT. I can give you the backstory maybe later on. I'll give it to you on the Wake and Bake podcast coming real soon. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all hear us talking about that.
Sam, man, somebody put a question. Prince Ali, they said, I don't know why Cardi B would even care about what a YouTuber says about her. Speak to that. I see both sides of that, but speak to that.
You know why nowadays? Because YouTube is the new TV. And you see what you guys are doing on a Friday evening at 8 p.m. when back in the day, with thank goodness it's Friday, TGIF, we're all sitting behind the TV with our family and doing our thing. Or later on down the road, it was that just premiere Friday night broadcast that you watch. Now, whether you're sitting here watching your brothers on the Uncensored podcast or watching something else on YouTube, what are you doing primarily to get your entertainment? You're watching YouTube. So not only are we doing it, everybody's doing it. So when you see a video do 3 million, and it's negative about you, and then you see it over and over and over again, especially when you're in a situation where you have possible investors, branding, money being tarnished because of something that they may have potentially seen, because 3 million people are a lot of people, and you never know who sees your stuff.
Yeah,
that could be a recipe for disaster. You can't have that shit out here. And especially if you had your team ask over and over again nicely to take it down and you don't, it's only one other step.
Yeah, it's only one other thing. And it's like you would only expect that. I would only expect somebody to do that, you know, to me. You know what I'm saying? If we ever, you know, took that route, thankfully, you know, we don't. And you know, and here's the line, because I don't ever want to be the guy that would do stuff, but best believe if somebody would make a pattern of continuing to slander my name, I will have to take the legal route on them. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? It's simple, cut. Just being a businessman to protect your investment. You can't let somebody come in and just start chopping away, you know, at your name, your image. That's all you got. So I understand why she would, after 23 different videos, you know what I'm saying, take some type of action. Now, obviously,
hard criticism is way different than slander.
Yeah, definitely.
Cardi B is a public figure. Cardi B signed up for that. So if Cardi B is taking criticism from somebody on YouTube, if Tasha K would have happened to just be very critical of Cardi B's career, her rapping, her whether she writes or not and all that shit, hey, that's fair game.
Word.
All day long. Fair game. You could make 50,000 videos on that. If people are watching it and getting it, hey, that's you. And Cardi B can be as mad as she wants. She has nothing there. You start talking about people's children. You start talking about people's personal life, their bathroom etiquette, that kind of wild shit that has no business being out here, and you start gaining steam off of that, hey, that's a whole different ball game, and that's something that you don't dive into. We'll be critical of somebody all day long, like I said, if they deserve to smoke, and we'll stand by our word. But you can't do anything about that. You signed up for this. Yeah. And so did we. So we just, if you want to come to us about something we said, hey, we signed up for that. But you also got to be ready for the smoke if you deserve it in certain rounds.
Yeah.
And that's a totally separate thing altogether. And we see a lot of YouTubers out here kind of mixing the fucking two because of the ego and thinking that they can, like you said, they think they know them to a certain degree, and you take this a little more personal than it really what the fuck it should be.
Right.
This is content. Know how to distribute it the right way. Know how to market it to your people. Keep it real. Keep it simple. Keep them entertained. Get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, move on to the next.
You know what I mean?
You people getting all invested and getting people got people getting threats from people and all that type of shit. It's not worth your little fucking couple racks you making every month. Again, for somebody to twist your shit back, it just ain't worth it. You know what I mean? So, you know, people better just, you know, smarten up, man, and just be more responsible and be thankful that you have the opportunity to earn money, you know what I mean, on a platform for just your content, sitting down and just discussing ideas and thoughts. Be thankful for that. You know what I mean? That YouTube opens that up, man, and don't abuse it like that. Like, and you made a great point when you talked about sometimes we going on people. We give our thoughts on people wearing dresses and all that, but we never want to cross that line, you know, to where it becomes, you know, total disrespect, because not because of anything, it's just because that's how we were raised. You know what I'm saying? And we feel like we should give people at least that much respect, you know, but talk about the, you know, what happened, but not disrespect them and start just slandering them and saying, oh, you know, this guy is, you know, he has AIDS and, you know, Young Thug, this, that. You can't just do stuff like that and expect nobody to come down with the gavel on you.
Facts. I'm gonna jump in the chat room real quick because Kelly Adams, shout out to you, made a great comment. Content isn't fact-based necessarily. Content 90% of the time is never fact-based. We are validating opinions, point blank period. If God feels a certain way and he displays that opinion, I feel a certain way, I display my opinion. You got some people that really resonate to those opinions. You got some people that think we're fucking crazy. All we're doing on here is validating truths, and that's where people get kind of twisted up, because we allow people too often to validate our own truths. You can't get mad at me or at God for what we think in our heart of hearts is truth. You can disagree all you want. And I think some of our loyalist subscribers disagree sometimes with us, and we enjoy the back and forth. We enjoy the banter because we want real motherfuckers over here. So when you listening to people on YouTube, 90% of it is their opinion. Whether you agree with it or not does not make it true or false. And 90% of the time, like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, all these notable people that we're hearing all these stories about that we've talked about on the Daily, Tekashi, none of us were there, but the people involved, and those are the only people that truly know. We're out here giving our opinions on all of this. It may be very valid opinions. You may agree with us. You understand real versus whack, but it's opinion nonetheless.
Definitely. I couldn't, you know, agree more. I mean, I see I Don't Buy Bull in there. He put Cardi B threatened Tasha K already. Tasha took that like a celebrity. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is.
Ego.
Ego.
It's terrible, man. It could be your worst enemy. And the second you thinking it would
you're
be
only a celebrity for the minute, for the day. That's it.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not, you know, it's nothing like, you know, just don't let it get to your head is what we saying. You know, take it in stride. you know, definitely celebrate your victories, but don't let it get to the point where you put your whole career and everything that you ever worked for in jeopardy just because a few minutes of fame, you know, or to get your name mentioned on one of these bigger platforms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't worth it, dog.
Facts. I'm gonna jump back to the chat room. Stan the Man under dig. Can I get some advertising merchandise? Hell yeah, man. What you talking about? Get in particular with that. What you want to put stuff on the platform? You want us to wear something? You want us to have a hat? You want to rock one of ours? Let us know what you mean in particular, man, because we're definitely, hey, we want to promote people. If you have something out there, if you have merchandise, if you have clothing, if you have something that you want promoted, we have emails, ohgod@hiphopun.com, DLSmediaInc, the number 1 @gmail.com. You can hit us up.
Your hat.
Oh, you want to buy the hat?
Somebody with the hat.
Oh, shit, yeah, man. We got those definitely for sale. Hit me up. DLSmediaInc, the number 1 @gmail.com. I'll leave that in the chat room right now. Yeah. And I'll talk to you, man, because I might just give you one, man. Just shout out to you being a loyal subscriber, man. So I may get your info. Yeah, we definitely appreciate everybody who's gonna listen to this, you know, whether it be Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, but we definitely rock out with everybody that checks us out on YouTube, man. We do appreciate that, man, because y'all show us a lot of love. And we do read the comments. We don't get to respond to a lot of them. We do read through them and we see the negative, but we also see the positive. We just encourage you to keep on going, man. That's all. Indeed. I'm gonna read another comment, man, because they're coming through. Keep them coming, man. Any questions y'all have, let us know. Charles 13X, y'all should highlight your donations on the screen. Thank you for saying that. That's for a reason. We don't have the super chat up there. You don't see anything for donations because Oh God and I really kind of, when we made Uncensored podcast, we told ourselves, listen, the way that you can donate the heaviest is liking the content, sharing the content. Drop a text to your people if you're really thinking and digging on what we're saying at the day. Drop a text to your people, tell them to check it out, get the word out, get it spread. That was worth its weight in gold. Now we are going to have a PayPal set up and a Cash App set up because we just solidified our business for any business inquiries or transactions that we do. But that'll be strictly it. We're not asking for your donation. All we need you to do is keep rocking with your brothers, appreciate the content, share the content, and watch us grow because we're really trying to tear shit up out here. We're going to tear shit up out here. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely. But yeah, man, that's, you know, do you happen to see the video with T.I.? He pretty much got in contact with a guy that was wearing Gucci and whatnot, and he had that little whole conversation again. I heard, I seen it. I didn't hear it. Was there audio to it? Yeah, it's a whole little video to it and whatnot. I seen the video that you did on Hip Hop News Uncensored, but I didn't get to check it out. Can you pull the audio up real quick? Yeah, I think it's on my Instagram page. All right, yeah, because I didn't really get to hear it. I seen it, but I didn't hear it. And hold on, I seen a lot of people talking about it. Obviously, I got it right here. Hold on. It's not on. They showed me they disrespect me. So what? I can't do it on none of them white folks. But the one that said, but the one that said, man, don't run off when they come to the public. Why not? Why not? No, I'm not trying to tell you. I'm not trying to tell you. When we become down. When we become down. All right, so one word, we gotta get encoders. But anyway, encoders. Yeah, next time we're gonna have some encoders working on that. Hell get that rolling. But anyway, that's T.I., man. Not to really beat. We talked about this a lot. Yeah, you know what I mean, with this whole situation, man. And somebody wrote a comment, and what I thought was an awesome comment. They said, instead of focusing on these other companies and whatnot, and even talking about them, giving them light, let's just focus on promoting our own, you know, independent companies and supporting, you know, that. I thought that was a real good comment. But I love what T.I. is doing though, man, because, you know, activism, you know, whether, you know, whatever you want to call it, he may not be the next Malcolm X per se, but he is using his platform to speak out. His Instagram page, which has millions of followers, his music, he at least saying something, you know what I mean, and standing up, you know what I mean, for the people. So for that, I'll definitely salute him. Not to say that he's right about everything or he don't make some mistakes along the way. But I salute him, you know what I mean, for his gesture, because I definitely agree. Yeah, facts on that. And I mean, I'm not going to go that other route right now. I agree with you on that. You gotta go that route, man. It ain't necessarily to go that route. It just seems to so appropriate. The Gucci guy comes up and then, oh, we're gonna chastise him about wearing the Gucci. Everything just seems so perfectly laid out. But I mean, you're right.
Could have got a better quality video if it was, though. That was shitty.
Yeah, that's true.
But now, I mean, you know, I get what you're saying with that whole situation. Some people do use these type of situations. I don't think T.I. is one of them, but a lot of people do use these situations. And it'll probably be something when I tell you when we get off the air who I think one of these people is, that every time something happens, they kind of put something out on it, almost as, you know, whether it be a racial tension type thing, they always got to give they 1-2, you know, on it, which nothing wrong with it, but you can clearly see that they really don't care about what happened. They just really getting in to get their name into the narrative a little bit.
They throwing that bomb out there, man. And, and you can't do that because, like you said, there's power in this. And one person share that, another person share that, and you start getting people arguing and feelings involved. And before you know it, we got something really stirred up, man. But great point on that.
Yes, sir. But y'all tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Oh God. That's Sam Ant, not Sam, man, from Viral Hip Hop News, sitting over there, man. If you're listening to this, if you didn't already do it, go ahead, hit the like button and make sure that you share this video. We're just talking tonight about Cardi B pretty much filing a defamation lawsuit against YouTuber Tasha K and a lady who claims she's the ex roommate, I think, of Cardi B, in the same building or something as Cardi B, Starmarie Jones. They have a lawsuit filed against them from Cardi B for defamation of character. So we were just talking about that tonight, man, and probably getting out of here in a few minutes and whatnot. We've been in here for about almost 40 minutes. Definitely, man.
And that's what we like to do, give you about 45 minutes to an hour of nonstop great content. We got a hell of a lineup next week, man. I can't wait to talk about that. We got the Wake and Bake podcast coming up, and we're also going to have a live edition of the Wake and Bake podcast. And that's going to be pretty wild, man. We're going to get to the bullshit. I see a lot of trolls in the comment section, and I see a lot of the moderators helping out on that. But I don't think we're going to have any moderators over in the Wake and Bake. We're going to invite all the bullshit.
Yeah,
and we're going to let them ride. We're going to bullshit.
We let them ride anyway. I mean, we don't be deleting shit here.
No, never. Let them rock. But we appreciate everyone in there doing their thing. And definitely appreciate that. But for the people listening on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play on Saturday morning, y'all been doing y'all thing. The numbers look great from these Friday night lives. They love when we engaging with the people, love when we interacting and talking. So y'all, man, we really appreciate that. And if y'all are listening right now, the 200 people, 200 some odd people listening right now, go over to iTunes, go over to Spotify, Google Play, whatever kind of phones, apparatus you have, and subscribe to the Uncensored Truth podcast. Help us out, man. We're doing great numbers over there, but we can appreciate each and every one of y'all support.
Yes, I appreciate Reginald Holmes and Lynn Jack for leaving those comments in the chat. Also, Stan the Man Underdig. I like that name, you know what I'm saying, in the chat room. Also, always full of, you know what I mean, Southern charm, you know what I mean, in the building as well, as always locking it down.
Sia Bella's in the building too. I don't see her chatty pattying too much, but she's definitely the building. We appreciate y'all. Dante B, appreciate y'all brothers, man. We appreciate you more. Indeed, Reginald Williams, Oh God ain't bullshitting tonight. He on his shit. Go ahead and ask him a question. Throw something out to Oh God right now, man. Throw some wild shit out.
Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you for highlighting the support to local business. And we will continue to do that because we're a local business. And there's somebody out there that we see that needs to be grinding and need to go, and we can help them. We're going to help them out. That's what we do.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So definitely. I see you, Marie. I see you now up in that chat room. You know what I mean?
Getting busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But, you know what I mean? Definitely a good night, man. You know, Rez, my man, 609. I know everybody always asks me, they're like, yo, who is that song that plays at the beginning? All you gotta do is look in the description box. A lot of times I just go ahead and just post the link on that comment. But you know, Rez 609 Conway, go check his music out. You know what I'm saying, on iTunes, Spotify, man, and show that brother some love. That's the intro on Viral Hip Hop News, Uncensored Truth podcast, and of course, Hip Hop News Uncensored.
You already know, and we'll have him on the podcast at the beginning of April because his project comes out. Very excited about that. We'll make sure we put him right on the hot seat to talk to you guys. It'd be real dope. Can't wait for that. I seen something I didn't want to pass up. Stephanie Dews asked to be mentored more than once, man. So won't you drop her that email to where she can contact you for that information?
Yes, OGOD, OGod at hiphopun.com. OGOD at hiphop, the letter UN.com. We got a few successful people right now that's doing a thing, you know what I mean, from the program. So that's very, very, you know, exciting. I did see, what was that name that I seen in there? Kiki. I see you, Kiki. She said, I love your voice, so soothing. We see you.
We appreciate that, man. Aphrodisiac. Now, did any of you guys do the bracket? Now, March Madness is up here, and I'm not going to lie to you. I have no fucking clue.
Me neither, man.
What is going on with March Madness? I couldn't tell you anything. And why is that, oh God? Because we used to be really involved in that with March Madness. You know, I was a Michigan fan to the death, football, basketball, loved the draft, loved the NBA, loved football. And we still do. We love the NBA. We rock with the NFL when we need to. But why does it seem like we kind of disconnected? It's because we're just busy. What do you think, man? Because we don't know anything. I mean, fucking think about the
it's lost interest because we can make time, obviously, you know, if we wanted to. I mean, Eagles plays, I'll try to make time to watch it. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I never was really into college basketball, really. You know that. Yeah. Really even football like that. But I did used to watch the NBA, obviously Jordan. Then when he left, I was obviously a Sixers fan. And still am a Sixers fan, you know, to this day. But I don't really watch like I used to. I just kind of got, it's almost like wrestling. Like, I don't know the wrestlers. When you took me to the event last year, I don't know the wrestlers no more. I don't know the players like that no more. I couldn't name a lot of them, you know, or even my starting team, you know, I mean, the Sixers. So I don't know, just lost interest, got older, got busy, man. We doing big things behind the scene. We working, man.
Shaq put something up, man. He put something on Instagram. I'm not gonna put that up. I'll put that up on the screen for the people that are watching later on. Right. But it was the top 5 lineup of between the 01 Lakers and the current Golden State Warriors. Now, for that 01 team, you got Shaq, you got Kobe, you got Derek Fisher. You have who else? You got Rick Fox. You got that lineup, and then obviously for the Warriors, you have the squad now. Yeah. Who's winning that? 01 Lakers, Shaq and Kobe, or Steph and Durant. And I need to know in the chat room.
So one is the Lakers.
One is the Lakers. Right. 2 is the Warriors.
Right.
Definitely. Who's winning that? The 01 Los Angeles Lakers with Shaq, Kobe, Rick Fox,
Horry, and all them.
Yeah. Robert Horry. Who else, my man? The guard, Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
Or the current Warriors.
Yeah, the current Warriors. 1 and 2 right there. John Doe says sports is red. Come on, man. Not tonight, John Doe. Come on, dog. Oh, yep. 01 Lakers. That's what I was gonna say. I see them coming in. Okay, 2. All right, come on, man. Yeah, hit them buttons a little quick. 1, the 01 Lakers. 2, the current Golden State Warriors. Go ahead and hit that. Okay, 1. Quick topic, quick comment. Sandman, take C Bar. C Bar has a comment.
Okay, I got you. I'm reading it, motherfucker. Quick topic for y'all to comment on. What did you think of Hassan Campbell challenging Houston mob ties to handle the situation that happened in Dallas? What do I think of who?
Who?
Come on, man.
Anyway,
ain't nobody stopping fucking Shaq, man.
Nah.
Who was stopping Shaq?
Nah.
And nobody. Boogie Cousins ain't stopping Shaq. Kevin Durant's ain't stopping Shaq.
Nope.
And
who's stopping Kobe?
That's a good one too.
Because Kobe gonna do his damn thing too, regardless. Now they do have, Curry and all them. They still good, but I don't think it would have been. It probably went 6, maybe 7. But I think the Lakers.
Nah, it wouldn't have went 7.
Nah,
hell no.
Okay, all right.
I see 5, and this is why. Who's like, okay, you got Shaq in the low post. You're gonna have to foul him. You're gonna have to put him on the foul line. Now, I think the first 2 quarters you may have some trouble stopping the Warriors offensively because you have 5 people on the floor that could shoot threes. You got 5 people that can go inside, outside. Who's Shaq really guarding out there on the perimeter? Somebody gonna fly right by him. So they're gonna score a little bit until they get into foul trouble, and then Shaq gonna wear their ass out.
Shaq gonna fucking put his balls in somebody's face. That's what he literally used to do. Like, you think he gonna back you down and go rock foul? They're gonna be foul. Remember the Sixers got Mutombo to try to do? He was throwing around like a damn rag
Him
doll.
And Theo Ratliff was getting fucking abused. It was funny to watch. And then watching Vlade Divac get abused. And Shaq was
Draymond on Kobe. What you think?
Draymond on who?
Kobe.
Draymond would have may have frustrated Kobe a little bit, but Kobe still would have threw a 50 on Draymond.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man. We talking about the Mamba.
Yeah.
And I love LeBron, but LeBron is a different breed. Or Kobe's a different breed. And when Kobe smells blood, he's just
he works too hard. When you look at Kobe and people like Mike, they're gonna find a way. Like they're gonna go the extra route when they when they got somebody who's gonna be a great defender. They're gonna do the extra study to get an advantage for that game and win. That's the type of execution of Kobe is. So he would have won that.
Indeed, man. Well, somebody said, okay, we get it. They tired of us talking about this. Man, we talking about it. We grown men. Somebody last week was talking about, why do y'all talk about sports on here? I'm like, damn, what? We not talk about sports? Man, we got to be that woke. We can't talk about fucking sports.
I mean, kind of talk about what you want. I mean, you got your own platform.
Tell them.
Yeah. But like most of the time we don't, we definitely don't.
Indeed, man. What else y'all got in the chat room to bullshit with us, man, as we're about to get up out of here and wind down, man? We definitely want to hit up the chat room, let y'all know we care, see what y'all thinking out there right now. Answering any and all questions right now.
Yes, sir. And if you didn't hit the like button, please make sure that you hit that like button in the building. If you get time to share this podcast with at least one other person, we do appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like Sandman said, as we wind down, you know what I'm saying, tonight, man, it's a quick recap, man. We was talking about earlier, Cardi B pretty much getting tired of a couple YouTube bloggers and pretty much, calling them out into court to sue them. Like a dollar stopping Kobe.
Indeed. Okay, hold on. I got a good question for you, old guy, coming from One Eye King. Salute to you. Why are y'all against snitching? Oh God, I want you to answer that first.
Well, my thing is, like, if you're gonna like, if me and Sam, man, we go out, we do something together, you know what I'm saying? We both committed on this, you know what I'm saying? And we should both, be able to take that as men, you know what I mean? But if something happens and I get a situation and the cops come to me and say, yo, man, just do this, and I rat on him, or if he gets away and I rat on him and they bring, or vice versa, then I think that's a coward move at the end of the day. And that's only street code. Now, when you're talking about a mom sitting on her doorstep, her son's next to her, somebody come up and shoot him, boom, that's a whole different type of situation. But if you're living that life of crime, you should have enough, honor, to do that and take that shit on the chin as a man. That's what we was always taught when we was kids, take your responsibility and not, start pointing fingers at other people. That's what you're taught. So that's why, I'm against it in that, respect. People are going to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Regardless. I
agree, man.
Yeah.
Indeed. No, and I couldn't agree more, but I will give my opinion on that. And by no means are we sitting out here, because I know a lot of people, and not a lot of people, but some, y'all shouldn't talk about street shit if you ain't street. Listen, we talk about the fuck we want to talk about, because we can talk about what we want to talk about. But we don't claim to be street. We don't claim that to be cool. Law-abiding citizens that understand we know how to take care of our business, take care of our family when need to.
But what street mean, though?
Exactly.
Because it's like anybody could get bodied. A suburban cat could body a street dude. A street dude can body a suburban dude. None of that matters. You know what I mean? Which the point you were getting ready to make, to me, that's the easy way out. To stand up and be responsible, be a man, start your business, take care of your family, take care of your kids. That's the tough way. To hang out in the streets all day, and hang on the corner and hustle. I'm not knocking cats who do it. I know a whole bunch of cats, that I was cool with, used to do that. But when they grew up and they seen the example that I made, they say, look, I want to do what you doing. I ain't trying to do this shit no more. I'm trying to get out of these streets. And I'm not knocking nobody who been in it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all had our little time in it and whatnot and did our things in and out of the streets and whatnot. Not to say that we church, choir boys or nothing like that.
Right.
But it's just like, once you become a man, you just grow up from that type of childish, mentality, man. That's all I can say about that.
Indeed, man.
Yes, sir.
Let me see them going through the chat room some more. Let's see. They got some wrestling conversation going on. Appreciate that. I dropped the rock conversation that we had yesterday on Viral Hip Hop News today, man. It's doing really well.
Somebody said, what's your opinion on concealed carry? What you think about that?
In regards to what?
That's what I mean. That's exactly what you think. Can you clarify that, I guess, a little bit more? What that call? Who that call? My bad. Oh, you boys don't answer. They making you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess that's it, man, for the night, though, man. Dwayne Wade also sacrificed his cousin. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We're not going to speak on the dead or disrespect the dead, but that sacrifice and stuff is crazy.
Right.
Like Kevin Durant sacrificing anybody for what? To make more money for what?
Right.
Come on, man. That sounds wild.
Yeah. No doubt, man.
Indeed, man.
Yeah, man. But that being said, nah, man, it's pretty people's pretty much chilling.
Work.
You know what I'm saying? Right now. So yeah. Looks like the feds are asking.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
You know
yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, we don't fuck with the police over here, so I can go up with that shit.
Here's a good question. Dante B, who you brothers got in a one-on-one matchup? And I already know what you're going to say. Iverson versus James Harden.
One-on-one Iverson, of course. Wow. Oh, well, James Harden is tall as shit, though.
And can score his ass off.
Yeah. I mean, is that even fair?
Iverson's the truth. He can handle his shit.
But how you gonna stop him? Oh, I mean, he could fight. He was a good stealer, but I don't know. It's just if he backed him down, it'd be ball games. I don't know.
Hey, I don't think. Damn, Iverson versus Harden. My loyalty to Iverson too crazy to vote against him, but Harden would be real.
Right.
Harden would be real.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. But with that being said, though, man, we'll blaze out. Now, my man, Red 609 in Conway tonight. You know what I'm saying? Go into the description box right now. You can actually go download this song right now. This is Red 609 and Conway right now. Go ahead and download that song right now if you're listening in the description box. Definitely.
Indeed, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to make sure y'all drop them area codes before we get out of here. We can shout y'all out, give y'all some love. Stan, well, who hit me up? Whoever hit me up. Oh, yeah. Stan the Man Underdig. Make sure you email me, man. I definitely want to throw you a hat. I appreciate your support. Anybody else who's looking for hats, we're about to get a whole new lineup, man. So just stay tuned. About to get an online store. Shit's about to get real over here at the Uncensored podcast. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Give us a couple weeks and we'll have it rolling for you. But I definitely want to get you a hat over there. So hit me up.
215-510 in the building.
Bay Area, what up?
Yeah, I see y'all in the building like 662. My man Ben rolling in the building. Keep dropping them area codes as we're on the way out tonight. We want to definitely give y'all a shout out.
Indeed, 602-313 Detroit is in the building right now. 615 salute back to you. 215 Philly in the building. 213 502-954. What up? What up?
Louisville. What's up?
585. We appreciate you all day long. 330. Cardi is suing Tasha K. Yeah, man, hit the rewind button. And we just talked about it for about good 40 minutes. 777-954-617 in the building. Make t-shirts full of Southern Charm. Say, man, we about to get viral shirts, hip hop news, uncensored shirts, Uncensored Truth podcast shirts, Wake and Bake podcast shirts. We got fucking shirts out the ass for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I see Cincinnati here. I see Baltimore here. I see Cali in here. 713-202. I see you. Yes, get it. 404 in the building. Y'all representing tonight real heavy. We appreciate y'all, man, for real. One time checking. I see you, Kendrick. What up? What up?
Indeed, 404 is in the building. We appreciate y'all, man. We are out of here. Another episode of the Uncensored Truth podcast. Make sure y'all stay tuned next week. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a hell of a week, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all support. And man, we about to get up out of here, man. 703-470-954-256 on the way out. What Jersey at? I ain't seen too many Jersey tonight.
Yeah, 856 and 609's in the building. Go ahead, drop it real quick if y'all in here. We want to see y'all.
Indeed.
Okay, I see Liverpool, North, Southwest Australia. Cool.
Salute. We appreciate you. What time is it out there? I don't know, none of that. New sub, Cindy, we appreciate you. New sub, thank you. Sean Taylor, you already know, 21, the greatest safety of all time. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor, all day long. 585-718, what up?
Well, enjoy your Friday night, man. You know what I mean? Don't drink a lot. Go smoke, chill out, whatever you're going to do. If you're going Netflix and chill, be safe tonight, man. Hope y'all enjoy y'all night. We're definitely going to enjoy yours. We appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all can go through and enjoy the content. You know, we got a lot of playlists, a lot of different people. So, you know what I mean? With that being said, man, it's your brother Oga from Hip Hop News Uncensored. My man Sam Man from Viral Hip Hop News. Together with the Uncensored Truth podcast. We're out of here, man.
Peace. 973. We see you, New York in the building. Newark, Jersey. Out.
Okay, they out. Hey. See you, Bella. Peace.